Welcome to the October edition of Insight. Here are the headlines. Wind power boost in Sweden. 4 wind farms under construction. Norway's Crown Prince opens Sheringham Shoal offshore wind farm. Renovation in Kvildal. Tunnels closed following maintenance work. First to Sweden. Statkraft has recently made the decision to build the Björkhöjden and Ögonfägnaden wind farms in central Sweden. The work has already started, which means that Statkraft has 4 major wind farms under development in cooperation with SCA. Statkraft's investment budget for the 2 most recent projects is about 5.2 billion Norwegian kroner.
Vid en presskonferens idag presenterade Statkraft och SCA planerna kring 6 miljarders investeringen. I Strömsundsparken, Ögonfägnaden, byggs 33 kraftverk som planeras tas i drift 2014. I Björkhöjden i Sollefteå byggs 90 kraftverk som beräknas vara klara 2015. Totalt blir det 123 vindkraftverk med en effekt på 370 megawatt, vilket motsvarar hushållsel till 220 000 villor.
Vi börjar nog idag och vi har påbörjat lite grann avverkning och kommer att förbereda för etableringsytor och förberedande av vägbyggnation.
Det är en stor satsning där.
Det är en jättestor satsning. Det är den största vi har gjort i Sverige hittills.
Sammanlagt planeras 7 vindkraftparker att byggas i Ragunda, Strömsunds och Sollefteås kommuner. 2 parker, Stamåsen och Mörtsanberget, håller på att byggas och beräknas färdiga i höst och nästa år.
Även om det är låga energipriser och låga certifikatpriser just nu så ser vi det här som en bra lönsam investering på lång sikt.
Vindkraftplanerna presenterades första gången 2007. Miljödomstolen gav klartecken för byggnad, men det överklagades av Gängivare sameby eftersom parkerna ligger i renbetesland. Miljööverdomstolen avgjorde frågan i november i fjol till Statkrafts och SCAs fördel. Efter den domen och investeringsbeslutet av ägarna kan nu vindkraftparkerna börja byggas.
Det känns jättebra. Vi är väldigt glada men utmattade. Ja, det har varit mycket jobb fram tills idag och processerna är långa och vi har ju stor förhoppningar att politikerna ska kunna korta ner tillståndsprocesstiderna genom att tillsätta resurser och behov personal på de platserna som vi idag ser det är lite problematiskt.
Welcome to you, Christian and Håkon. 4 wind farms under construction in Sweden onshore. Now that is a major step forward.
Yes, indeed. This is really a great achievement. Since we started the cooperation with the Swedish forest company SCA back in 2007, the project team has worked hard to bring the projects through investment decision and into the construction phase. Now we have 500 megawatts under construction in Sweden, and when we finish the projects in 2014-15, Statkraft will be a major player within onshore wind power in the Nordics.
We're building in Sweden, Scotland and offshore in the UK. Now, why not Norway?
Of course, we would like to build in Norway too. We planned to bring a project into investment decision this summer. Unfortunately, the ministry withdraw our consent following an appeal. But still, we have a strong project pipeline and we will make investment decision, but we have to wait patiently for some months.
Yeah, what else do you have in the pipeline?
We have a lot of projects in the pipeline. But first of all, our first priority now is to deliver the project under construction to Christian on cost and time, and of course within our strict health and safety requirements, which I know you are concerned about, Christian. And of course health and safety is of great importance for the projects.
Christian, what is the strategic side of these investments?
We have a clear ambition in our strategy plan to develop wind in Norway as well as in Sweden. And this is significant. It is important to bring the Scandinavian area into an even lower carbon society. And with these new 2 projects, Håkon, that was brought into investment decision, as you just explained, I'm very proud of what you've done, and it's a major step forward, and I congratulate your team for the efforts.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, both of you. Now we are excited to take you all offshore now to the magnificent Sheringham Shoal launch event. Sheringham Shoal was officially opened on the 27th of September by His Royal Highness Crown Prince Haakon of Norway. These images are breathtaking, Christian. Now, how was the experience?
It was very impressive. It was almost perfectly well organized, and I was very proud and impressed of our staff and staff from Statoil that made this event possible.
Sheringham Shoal also marks a milestone for offshore wind in the UK, doesn't it?
This is the third largest offshore wind park in the world. From the 88 offshore turbines, the electricity goes into the UK grid close to Norfolk, and the electricity produced is equivalent to the need of approximately 220,000 British homes. With this project, the UK now has an offshore wind production of about 2,500 megawatt, and this puts the UK in a leading position in the world in this technology.
However, we cannot underestimate that there has been a number of challenges along this project.
That's right. In the beginning of the project, there were challenges related to the monopiles and the foundations on the seabed. These were excellent solved by the engineers of Statoil and Statkraft. Later, we had problems with two ships. One installation vessel was not completed on time in Asia, and another vessel was not able to do the job properly. So we had to bring in new ships. But all in all, when we are looking at the project in total now, it has been a great success.
How do you feel about the partnership with Statoil? How has synergies between ourselves and Statoil helped this become such a success?
Yeah, I would say this is rather unique, that we have been able to combine the offshore experience of Statoil with the more than 100 years of experience in renewable energy by Statkraft, which is now largest in Europe in this field. So this has worked very well.
We've also seen some broad media coverage both in the UK and in Norway. So let's have a look at how NRK, the Norwegian broadcasting company, tells the story.
For første gang kan en norsk kronprins skue ned på en norsk havvindpark.
Ja, veldig gøy å se selve parken som ute i havet. Det har ikke jeg sett før.
I herskapelige omgivelser var både kronprins, statsråder og konsernsjefer I dag med på en storstilt åpning av vindparken Sheringham Shoal.
I hereby officially declare the Sheringham Shoal wind farm open.
Sheringham Shoal en av verdens største havvindparker. 88 vindmøller skal produsere strøm til mer enn 200 000 britiske husstander. Dette noe både makthavere og industri har tro på.
Dette bare begynnelsen på noe som kan bli et stort industrieventyr.
For Statoil dette viktig fordi vi har vist at vi kan bruke kompetanse offshore fra olje- og gassvirksomheten inn i fornybar industri, og det spennende.
For norsk energiindustri og leverandørindustri så jo dette et stadig voksende marked.
Veien fram til dagens offisielle åpning har vært lenger enn planlagt. Ironisk nok har vind og bølger ført til forsinkelser i byggeprosessen. Fortsatt gjenstår 6 turbiner før parken komplett. Likevel ser man på dette som begynnelsen på et nytt kapittel for norsk energiindustri.
Vi har flere nye prosjekter som vi ser på, håper at vi kan være med på nytt arbeid videre. I tillegg så vi sammen med Statoil og 2 andre selskaper i utvikling av det aller største prosjektet i Europa på 9000 megawatt, men det flere år frem i tid.
Og etter det NRK forstår Statkraft nær ved å lande enda et havvindparkprosjekt i Storbritannia på størrelse med Sheringham Shoal. For energisamarbeidet mellom Norge og Storbritannia bedre enn noensinne.
Our relationship with Norway on energy policy through the years and years we've been working together on oil and gas, I think has cemented one of our closest relationships.
The coverage really made our company visible in both countries. And I believe that it was a breakthrough for Statkraft in the UK in terms of creating general awareness and showing what type of company we really are.
And if this wasn't enough, it is also true that you have another project up your sleeve, isn't it?
It's true. We've just announced now that we are entering into a new project with Statoil. It is the Dudgeon project, which is close to the Sheringham Shoal. It's a little bit further out in the sea. It's 32 kilometers offshore. Sheringham Shoal is 20. It's about the same size, 35 square kilometers.
How will this project be structured and what is our share in it?
It will be owned 70% by Statoil and 30% by Statkraft. But it will be developed with a joint project team. So a lot of Statkraft personnel will be seconded into the project organization here. And we expect that we are able to make an investment decision for the investment itself at the end of 2014 or early 2015.
What about Doggerbank then?
The Doggerbank work is continuing as planned, and of course by having such a project like this in front of the Doggerbank development, it will make the Statkraft organization well prepared for the huge Doggerbank field, which is 9,000 megawatt and the largest offshore wind park in Europe to be developed.
So that also gives us continuity and speed. Thank you so much, Christian. Moving on to hydropower in Norway now. Kvildal hydropower station in the Ullaførre hydropower complex has turned 30 years old and needs a facelift. Have a look.
Fra Kvildal kraftstasjon og opp til Luker, Løverstøl, det tapper ned.
Inne i fjellet den enorme tunnelen tømt for vann slik at dårlig fjell kan sikres. De 4 trykksjaktene som hver tar 66 000 liter vann i sekundet sandblåst og skal males. Nede i selve kraftstasjonen vannkranene, eller kuleventilene som det heter på fagspråket, totalrenovert og forsterket.
Dette en jobb som man må gjøre hvert 25-30 år, fordi at det ellers ville blitt betydelig skade både i trykkrøret her og i kuleventilene, slik at dette nødvendig vedlikeholdsarbeid som kommer med jevne mellomrom.
Det de kritiske komponentene i Kvildal kraftstasjon som nå får sårt tiltrengt vedlikehold, og Statkraft har satt av 70 millioner kroner til arbeidet.
Det for oss et stort arbeid, det mange involvert. Det var en del utfordringer som vi ikke nødvendigvis visste vi møtte før prosjektet startet, i og med at det sist vi var inne i vannveien, var i 95. Vi hadde godt planlagt ta en del eventuelle utfordringer, sånn at det prosjektet har gått bra.
Det omfattende vedlikeholdet fører til at Norges største kraftverk stengt i nesten et halvt år. Så langt har det heldigvis ikke ført til hverken strømmangel eller store økonomiske tap for Statkraft.
Økonomisk så har vi jo vært heldige da, fordi at denne sommeren her har det jo vært vått og mye regn, så det mange som vil produsere og kjøre. Og i sommerhalvåret så det også slik at forbruket lite, så det har ikke vært så mye behov for Kvildal-kraften.
Arbeidet blir ferdig i løpet av høsten, og planen er at Kvildal kraftstasjon vil produsere strøm for fullt igjen i januar.
Levetiden her er jo inn i det uendelige. Hvis vi bare driver godt vedlikehold, så skal dette funke lenge etter Nordsjøen er tom for olje og gass.
God gullgruve.
Ja, det er det.
Welcome to Insight, Astrid. Kvildal may be getting older, but is still one of our key players.
Yes, we used to call it our Ferrari of the hydropower portfolio. It has an installed capacity of 1,240 megawatts, and it produces approximately 3 terawatt hours.
What are the main challenges with the renovation project like this?
The main challenges are first health and safety and environmental issues. These kind of projects we do a lot in Statkraft, but on Kvildal, where we actually have such large capacity out of operation for such a long time, 4 months, it is a specific or extra challenge to keep the downtime at a minimum and also to avoid loss of water.
So there are no doubt some risks involved here.
Yes, there are some risks. With 200 people going in and out of the power plant and also into the mountain, we've only had one minor accident so far, and he was quickly back at work. It's first when we stop the power plant that we can go in and examine the condition of the assets and also the condition of the mountain, the quality inside, and we have seen some minor quality on the mountain. We've had some rock faults, and we've had some challenges with that, but it's handled.
When do you expect Kvildal to produce power again?
Right now we've finished the main maintenance work, and we're starting filling up the penstock now this weekend actually, and we believe that the filling of the airbag,
an airbag,
that will be done now this fall, and the first units will be in operation by the 11th of November, and the last one will be in operation by the 26th of December. I believe it's worth mentioning the job the project team and the people in Saudi is performing. It's a great job they've done.
Thank you, Astrid, for this educating update. And thank you all for watching Insight. If you have any questions, suggestions or comments, please send us an email. We will also in a short while send you a quest back because we really want to have your response.